What if the strongest love isn't the loudest? What if the truest isn't the most talked about, but the most consistent? Welcome to Taekook Whispers, a place where every glance, every step, and every silent moment between V and Jungkook speaks louder than thousands of theories. Amid twisted rumors, clips taken out of context, and exaggerated narratives, one thing remains unchanged: consistency. Not just sweet moments for the camera. Not mere coincidences happening once or twice. But choices, repeated choices. The choice to stand close. The choice to watch over each other. The choice to ensure one another is safe, even amidst chaos. Because when tensions rise, when crowds press without limits, what's revealed isn't drama, it's reflex. A reflex to protect. A reflex to turn and check. A reflex that silently asks, "Are you okay?" And perhaps, this is where the simplest truth hides. Love never asks permission to exist. It doesn't wait for approval, doesn't bow to opinions, and doesn't falter simply because it's doubted. Amid the clamor of rumors, twisted clips, and deliberately misrepresented narratives, one thing stands tall: consistency. And if there's something that feels undeniably real without explanation, it's the dynamic that radiates between V and Jungkook. Some may be busy crafting dramatic stories, planting assumptions, or weaving theories far from reality. Yet when observed clearly, Taehyung and Jungkook are not two people who stay silent when boundaries are crossed. They've firmly corrected false rumors. They've shown discomfort when comments overstep basic decency. The message is clear. When something truly bothers them, they know how to stand up for themselves. And because of this, what matters isn't what they deny, but what they choose to show. Shared symbols. Rings appearing simultaneously. Outfits complementing each other as if without discussion. Songs with lyrics so personal they feel deliberate. Journeys taken together. Live streams in rooms that feel intimate. Hands naturally reaching and intertwining, as if reflexive rather than for the camera. These things don't happen once or twice. They repeat. And repetition is the truest language of choice. The relationship Taehyung and Jungkook build, whatever its form or definition, is not based on spectacle but on time. Day after day, moment after moment, they reveal something hard to fake. The way they look at each other when no one is watching, the way their smiles change when near one another, the way they check on each other when tired, the way they celebrate each other's victories as if they were their own. Such authenticity is too subtle to stage and too consistent to call coincidence. One of the most talked about moments happened at Seoul Airport. The crowd closed in too quickly, too closely. Tension rose in seconds. Jungkook instinctively moved forward, body becoming a shield, steps decisive in clearing the way. He glanced back multiple times, ensuring Taehyung was safe. His gaze was not merely alert, it conveyed responsibility. Taehyung trusted Jungkook completely. But when their positions switched and someone approached Jungkook from an unseen angle, Taehyung's expression changed instantly, alert and ready. His body showed readiness to act. His instinct was the same, to protect. That's what made the moment so powerful. Their care runs both ways. No one is dominant, no one weaker. They watch over each other. When the situation finally calmed and they entered their cars, they exchanged a brief glance. Short, yet full of meaning. A look that spoke of relief, of "we're okay," of gratitude for surviving a difficult moment together. A small gesture, but loaded with deep emotion. Affection, or at least profound care, doesn't only appear in emergencies. It lives in routine, in quiet comfort, in habits of standing close. In how Taehyung senses Jungkook's moods and how Jungkook responds with action, not just words. They are different in character, and that's where balance forms. Taehyung with emotional sensitivity. Jungkook with decisiveness and commitment. Both learn to listen before reacting. Both give space without truly stepping away. Their communication often doesn't need long dialogues. One glance suffices. One gentle touch suffices. One step adjusted to another suffices. They move like two people attuned to the same rhythm, a music perhaps inaudible to others. Many try to deny it. Many try to downplay what is clear. Yet lies have an expiration date, while consistency and genuine actions endure far longer. The airport incident also leaves a broader reflection. Taehyung had to walk to his car under strict manager protection. Jungkook was aggressively approached until staff intervened. In a normal situation, such tight protection wouldn't be necessary. But reality shows how thin the line is between admiration and extreme action. As public figures in a group as big as BTS, they live under scrutiny. But that scrutiny should not turn into threat. No dangerous action is justified in the name of support. When fandom turns into obsession, it harms not only the artist but the community itself. Amid the day's chaos, one thing remained clear: how Taehyung and Jungkook would search for each other with quick glances, ensuring safety. Even under pressure, they strengthened each other. For many, moments like these are stronger than 1,000 words. There's also a memory when Taehyung introduced Jungkook as family. Simple words, yet full of meaning. Family means trust, protection, and a commitment to stand together in any situation. Not just a label, but an attitude reflected in daily actions. Above all interpretations and theories, one reality matters more: no artist deserves to live under threat because of fandom dynamics. Support should bring security, not fear. The airport incident is a reminder that safety must always be the top priority, for management, staff, and fans alike. Taehyung and Jungkook have repeatedly shown that their relationship is built on respect, care, and mutual support. They grow together, navigating industry pressures, rumors, and public expectations. Every step is observed, every interaction analyzed. Yet in the end, the most important thing is not speculation, but their well-being as humans. Let this serve as a reminder: true love never hurts. Admiration should not become a threat. And what we want to witness isn't drama, but two people walking calmly, smiling freely, and feeling safe in a world that constantly watches. In a world analyzing every move, perhaps the most important thing isn't what we interpret, but what they feel as humans. If there's one lesson to learn from their dynamic, it's this: support should bring safety, not pressure. Admiration should protect, not endanger. So before you go, leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think consistency is the truest language of a relationship? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next whisper in Taekook Whispers. Because sometimes, the most meaningful things aren't the loudest, they're the ones that persist without needing to prove anything.